again. My name is Gabe Zolna. I told you guys and gals about a new book. Haven't had a lot of time to read much of it, but I have started reading it. And the first two people that Peter Schweizer talks about are the previous Secretary of State, John Kerry, and Hairplug Biden, the previous Vice President under Barack Hussein Obama. And you're going to learn how they do it, how they amass incredible wealth. And they don't do it the way they used to do it because too many of them got caught doing it the way they used to do it. So now they do it at a distance. Anytime they receive compensation outside of their normal compensation, they have to report it. So what they do is they have those funds diverted either to a close friend or to one of their children. In the case of Hairplug Biden, he had it diverted to Hunter Biden. And we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. And you're going to hear how certain banks establish close ties with other countries like China by hiring their children. They're called Princelings. Hunter Biden was a Princeling, or is a Princeling. Remember back in the olden days, you had a king here and you had a king there, and the king here would marry off his daughter to the king there, and that way they would establish some kind of mutual understanding. It's the same thing they do here with these Princelings. Yeah. This is another reason why term limits are so desperately important, because it prevents people like Hairplug Biden, who spent his entire life sucking on the tit of the public trough, as has John Kerry for the most part, from establishing the kind of relationships that allow them to make hundreds of millions of dollars at a distance through their children or through a close friend or an associate. Now, I'm sure there's an awful lot more that I'm going to learn as I go through this book. As I said, I just started reading it, but I felt that I needed to make you guys and gals aware of what I've already learned. You want to go pick up a copy, get it on Amazon. It isn't that expensive. And I've read all of his other books. Clinton Cash, throw them all out. You want to get those as well. It just, again, reinforces the significance and the importance of having term limits. These people don't live in a real world. We put them into outer space, and they look at us like vermin. They need us to feed them, but that's pretty much all we're good for. Get a copy of the book. You're going to be most intrigued and most impressed with what you learn. I'll give you guys and gals updates as I continue reading. So now you know what a Princeling is, don't you? You also know what kind of a dirtbag John Kerry is, as is Hairplug Biden. One of the things you guys and gals may not know, when Kerry went ahead and had a new boat commissioned in New Zealand, it was $500,000 in tax. It was a $5 million yacht. And he registered it not where he lives. I think he registered in Rhode Island because there's no tax on boats. Problem is he wasn't a resident of Rhode Island. Don't I ever had to pay that. He was running for Secretary of State or some key position at that point. They're all dirtbags. See, no matter how much they have, they don't have enough. They always think of ways to get more. That's John Kerry. And Biden, total dirtbag. absolute, total dirtbag. That's what I think. Once again, get the book, and I'll keep you posted, just in case you don't. Thanks for listening.